we are back with another episode of Big Six Bants. It is the game week 19 roundup. Of course, I'm joined by Kiers and Casey. We'll be joined by Cause a little bit later. Unfortunately, Ethan couldn't make this one, but should be back for the FA Cup roundup as well. No one is out of that competition yet, so everyone is obliged to be in the video. You know what I'm saying? No upsets as of now. You know what I'm saying? Chelsea Man City, that's the game today. I think it was an interesting game, but I think whenever Chelsea plays City, it's never really a high scoring game. It's always quite cagey. Chelsea at 10th with no games in hand.
Listen, Chelsea, they're in trouble. That's the reality of it. They're in big trouble. The reason why they're in big trouble, it's not only because of where they are, it's the way they're playing. Like, you'd expect with Potter, you'd expect to be playing some kind of decent type of football. Because when Potter got appointed, I was shook. I ain't gonna lie. I thought, that's a full spot up for grabs. Like, Chelsea could take that, but they're looking worse than how they did with Tuchel. That's the reality of it. And I don't really get why.
At least Tuchel could get results.
I think it's to do with, we were saying it off stream. I think it's to do with their squad, bro. If I'm honest, even with Chelsea's new signings, I don't quite see, like, I can't say, all right, that's a Chelsea player. Like, this guy is a Chelsea. Yeah. Like, all their signings just seem random to me. I just don't see.
They're trying to do an all-stars thing.
There's no, I don't see much thought behind these signings. Let's put it that way. I don't see much scouting. It doesn't look like it fits the Potter system. I don't know. So
even the new youth that they signed, I don't know how to pronounce his name.
Badashil.
That's another centre back. Like, do they really the centre back? Like, I don't know.
Like Chalobah.
Fafana's back injured again, isn't it? And Chalobah's not there.
Yeah, so. But there's 7-year contract.
No, but they do need another. They
need get another experience. This short term,
and Aspie's fucking off as well. Aspie's gone at the end of the season. They needed about 3 centre-backs. They did need.
If they play 3 at the back, then true, fair enough. But it's just not it. It's not great. Like, it just doesn't look. I don't get the project.
I think, but Chelsea fans, there's never been a project. I think, obviously, they tried to convince me per se that because Potter's here, now all the young boys are gonna get a go, or because Potter's here, they're willing to do the,
Oh, they got their go, Montel.
Like that, yeah. Now that Potter's here, bro, that they'll do the clock thing. 3 years of something, and then you'll see something. They'll see. They want to do this. I say it. Process. You know what I'm saying? If you want to put it in Arsenal terms, they want to do the process thing. And it's like
everyone does that. Everyone's doing that nowadays.
If that's the case, bro, like, the money is a bit excessive to be calling it a process. It's looking a bit we're nowish to me.
But you know why you can't compare like this Chelsea process to Mikel's and Arsenal's. Like, during the start of our process, we had people like Mustafi and Bellerin kicking ball for us. These men have people like Kovacic, Sterling,
who they want for the now. Sterling,
who they wanted. You get what I'm saying? Like, they're not. It just don't make sense. It don't make sense. I can't lie.
Like, who do they want out? If this is a process, who's out? Cool. Aspilicueta. I'm pretty sure they don't want Thiago to go, but he will probably have to go because of age.
Yeah, because of his age, yeah.
And then who else? Who's next? Kante, maybe.
Well, they probably want Havertz out because Havertz is. I said it from the start. He is a stinky.
Well, they signed Broha to a new. What's it? He's on like till 2028 or something. He signed a new deal, so like
it just don't look. It don't look promising. I can't see the
future. Is Chelsea striker? I don't know.
He's not. If we're being real, he's not. He's still young, so we can give him time. But as of now, he's not. That's just the real. And they got Ober in them, man. Like, it's just
Does
dead.
Chelsea have a sporting director?
Yeah,
Yeah, I don't
everybody,
know their
everybody.
team like that though. I don't know
I don't know.
their
Yeah,
names like that.
Mm.
You know what I'm saying?
I
It's
just want to
just
know if maybe someone in the comments can help out. If they do, then I someone needs to sit down with this that sporting director and just ask him where these signings come from, because
Sheriff on
everyone
the
knows
block.
what's going off in the transfer window. How Chelsea want Mudryk now. How does Mudryk fit there? You know what I mean? It just seems random.
yeah.
It just
You
seemed
don't
like
fit. You don't.
Well, they missed out on
Rafinha.
Enzo Fernandez, isn't it? They missed out. I don't know if you don't know. They've missed
Yeah,
out.
No,
Enzo. Yeah, we
he
hear
missed
about that,
out,
but Enzo Fernandez is a centre mid. He's not Mudryk.
and
Yeah, I know.
again,
I'm saying Enzo Fernandez was a massive part of what they wanted to build, and apparently now the Benfica are pissed off. They're vexed with the way they're vexed with they're vexed. They're going, yeah, yes, yeah, you're talking like that. Say nothing. Say nothing. For you,
Yeah, but,
127
Chelsea,
euros.
they're just
127 euros for you, my friend.
127 million.
that's crazy
Yes,
money.
right.
Crazy money as well.
Crazy.
No, it's killing me. But let me hit some of the comments. Assad says another L. I can't be asked. Well, guys, smash the likes, double slam dunk after Enzo news last night. We lose the game, no wins in 2023, no trains after the game. Well, guys, he
Oh
wants the
yeah.
school chip on Sunday.
Yeah, yeah. That's
It's
rough,
peak,
still,
bro. It's rough. Fato, I feel you, bro. It's peak. It's peak. I know Fato's at the game. That's why I didn't ask him to jump into that. I know he's at the game, innit? But that's so tapped.
It's a terrible watch. Terrible watch.
We're as close to the we're as close to the bottom as we are to fourth. That's crazy.
That's crazy.
Chelsea are knackered. Big up Gio. Big up Solo as well. Make sure we're smashing the like, people. Big up Assad. Nah, kids, I don't think you can say that today. We played very well in the first half, and lost two of our best wingers to injury.
Fair dues.
In
Fair
the first
dues.
20 minutes.
They did look all right. Give it to Chelsea.
Yeah,
that's
right.
probably the best I've seen Chelsea
Yeah,
in a while. In that first
no one.
half.
By the way, no one said Chelsea stunk up the gaff. By the way, none of us have said that.
Yeah,
We haven't even.
I can't even get onto. I can just get onto individuals such as Oba.
Like
just certain individuals.
Yeah.
But
like,
to be fair, as a collective,
Zakaria,
I was gonna say
Zakaria
baller.
Yeah,
baller.
he would have been my man of the match.
If
Chelsea
they didn't lose.
If Chelsea drew, Zakaria would be my man of the match because he played
He was
hard.
the one positive. Him and Thiago Silva,
and
although
the
Chelsea
guy was alright as well. That
Yeah.
the one from Villa.
Yeah, he's
alright. So.
Yeah, I know you're saying.
I think, to be fair, it is, Chuck's in it. I can't lie, with Sterling and Pulisic, I feel like that is unlucky. Again, I'm not gonna lie, let's not act like losing Sterling and Pulisic is a massive blow. You're facing the best team in the league on paper. Like,
it is
the best 11.
You
bro.
need all your soldiers.
You need all your guns.
Yeah.
Like the Chuckses, the Chukwuezis, and it's not Chukwueze, but you know what I'm talking about. The Chucks and what's his name, and Sterlings and the Pulisic's. You need them, man. You need them, man, in from the start. From the start, bro. And then you can bring on who they brought on later on. Do you know what I'm saying? So them man should be coming on. Instead of Amari Hutchinson and them, man, that's when the Chucks and that should be coming on. That's when
like Amari came on to chase the game. That's dead.
Yeah, like that's it should never have been that. But even though they had injuries, I think they held it up. I think the goal was just one of them things. It was a brilliant ball across the box. Maybe Kepa should have done better.
Kepa defo should have done something. Man, Montel, his knee basically touched it. He let it go.
Yeah.
Bro,
I still think it's a very good delivery. I think De Bruyne plays that delivery. Everyone's shouting and screaming. I think it's a very good delivery.
Bro, Mons, look how close it was to Kepa. Bro.
It was a good pass. It was a good pass, but at the same time, the keeper had full control of that, bro. He came out. He knew he could get it, but he thought no one was behind him. His awareness was poor. He didn't know that Mahrez was coming in the back post. Yeah, he thought he only saw Cucurella. He didn't see.
And don't even mention that. But Cucurella is a bum. I said it from the start.
I can't believe my club was linked with him. No way.
I
know. Hey, boy, we'll talk about that.
That Lewis Hall is better than him. I don't, and I mean that. I really mean that.
Lewis I heard a shocking stat as well today. How has Chilwell and Reece James only played 2 of Chelsea's last 43 Premier League games together, and that's who they're building their team around. Their team is based off Reece James and Chilwell bombing up the wings and holding the width and creating out wide. That's what Chelsea's game is. They can't do it with Cucurella and whoever plays right back.
Aspie.
So Aspie
Same.
can't bomb up no more. You know those days are done. You bring on
I
Aspie
said
last 10 to
That's what
shut
I
up the
said.
game.
Bro, I always say it. Chelsea fans laugh at me for James Milner, but these men are actually still playing Azpilicueta, fam.
Yeah,
and
bro.
it's just because Azpilicueta is Spanish. It's
his name sounds a bit fancy.
Azpilicueta. Like it's not just boring James Milner, innit? It's not boring James Milner. So Aspie, it's like Daily Blind and that. Like them man are still playing Daily Blind to the core, bro. But it's Daily Blind, innit? Like he's got the Jesus hairstyle, like. Do you know what I'm saying? Like it's different, fam. It's not James Milner, bro. Like understand, bro. Like man, like I don't hear enough Azpilicueta like laughter, banter. I don't hear that shit enough. It gets me a bit hot.
Do you know what? You're right. It's fair point. You're right because Azpilicueta, they still play that brother still plays over half the games. That's scary,
bro.
It's because they got no one else. They got no one else to cover Reece James.
To be fair, as of now, it's because of injury. But then that goes back to my point. How can you build a team on two players that have only played 2 Premier League games out of the last 43 together because of their fitness is so poor?
Bro, in 18-19, Aspie played all 38 games.
Yeah, so he was playing like the right-sided centre-back thing.
And then 36 in 1920, and then 26, and then 27. And then last season, and then this season, bro, this season he's churned out 14 games. Don't get it twisted.
Yeah. No, but Reece James was injured for time.
No. I don't give a fuck. Fam. This season he's churned out 14 games. We're in game week 19, fam. Game week 19, fam.
He's getting minutes. Wait, check how many he started. Just out of interest.
I'll check how many he started, but Donny's getting minutes.
Yeah.
Like Aspie's getting minutes. Gee, like hold on.
And maybe this is Chelsea's problem and why they're not looking so good going forward. Because defensively, I don't think they were terrible. But I just feel like going forward, they didn't have many ideas. Things weren't flowing. It's like, like when City play and even Arsenal now and Liverpool at their time, when they're on their game, they're almost passing into spaces and running, knowing that a teammate's running into this space and he's going. Like things are being done.
Play a blind pass, expecting your guy to be there.
Yeah, like I'm not seeing that at Chelsea. If it's a blind pass, it's a
Have
mistake.
you ever seen that at Chelsea though? Since Sarri ball though, really?
No, but this is what Potter was meant to bring, Montel, because that's how Brighton played, bro.
Yeah. Since
Brighton
Sarri's the most attractive ball I've seen in Chelsea colours.
Yeah, it's true.
Anyway. Yeah, attractive.
Sarri ball was underrated still. It was a very underrated.
Yeah, and that's it, Montel. Like, and look at those days when people were doing the flick. I'm not even talking about the flick round the corner pass. I'm just talking in general. The passing and moving is about a second and a half too slow, and in football terms, that's like an eternity. A second and a half off the pace in football terms, bro. You're seeing shadows. So.
It's fact. Let me read some of the Chelsea fans. They're complaining, innit? Obviously, as I said, I don't think you can say that today. We played very well in the first half and lost 2 of our best wingers to injury in the first 20 minutes. Assad, but hold that. Just hold that. Just to hold that thing. It's fucked, but hold that. You don't think Chelsea will have enough to stay up? Stay up. Don't do that.
Yeah.
Don't do that.
They're buzzing it.
They're moving like us in the 020 case. During that COVID period. Couldn't buy a win, bro.
Daniel says that was a dirty win. I'll take it. Yeah, but bro, Chelsea at the Bridge is dirty win settings.
See, that's what they done. What we needed to do. City done what we needed to do. Just get a goal anyhow.
Don't get the goal. Don't concede. I generally thought whoever scored first was winning that game. To be fair, like I generally think even if Chelsea scored first, I didn't think City was winning that game. If Chelsea scored first, City were not.
I think so. I think so as well.
We're not winning, bro.
What a dead goal to
look, they
concede.
struggled to create for most of this game. Look, struggled to create most of that game.
Bro, first half, City didn't look like City, bro.
Not at
It's
all.
like
That was
their tops got stolen, and underneath was Southampton kits, G. And these men were just running around doing their best Southampton impression.
Yeah. Do you think they should Lampard it out? You know when Lamp's done the youngest thing and they got top 4. Do you think they should just resort to that at the moment?
No, because
Nah.
there's too much quality on the bench, bro. People like Thiago Silva, you can't have not playing.
No, obviously not a hot field the whole pitch of youngers. Have the Thiago Silvas, the Covers in there.
Yeah, but then what you get Montel? They've spent dumb money on these players that
you can't have
you know what I
Baker
mean,
on the
Montel. Montel, they've spent how much on Sterling, how much on Gallagher's, coming back on whatever. But there's bare players that they've spent bare peas on that they kind of have to play.
And the youths aren't even ready anyway. You saw today.
Gallagher is down there with the worst, though. I'm sorry.
Yeah, Gallagher's
just
Hutchinson, Amari Hutchinson's not ready.
Bro, he should go back to Crystal Palace, and I wouldn't even say stink it up there. He actually done it. Yeah, he actually done it.
It's a Vieirable thing.
And just I think he needs to humble him, Montoya, if I'm honest. Like, I think since he thinks he's at Chelsea, he's like this new player because he wasn't doing this stuff at Crystal Palace. He wasn't. He seemed a lot more focused. Now he just seems like he's enjoying the ride in Chelsea blue, living in London. Fair. You know what I mean? Like, it would just be, it's crazy.
Chelsea spent 300 M's in the summer, yet they rely on kids. Big L, Big Six, Chelsea out, Newcastle in. In my opinion, who sold Chelsea a dream and said they can get Enzo? Laugh my ass off. Who sold Chelsea the dream that they could get Enzo? By the way, I know Goonie is in tears, bro. Goonie was so gassed. He's wanted Enzo, and yeah, it's just not happening. One thing I've learned this game is that City ain't great. I reckon a team with better quality slumps them today. I think Arsenal smoked them at the Emirates.
Me and Casey said this.
We said that if they attempted to play the full 90 the way they did today at the Emirates, they would have lost that, bro. The way we came out against Newcastle was one of the best, arguably the best start to a game I've seen. And that was when we didn't even score. But it was like how you started against Palace. It's like how you started against Palace. Yeah, it was like a spider web, G. It's like we was this like a spider web. They couldn't get out.
But what I would say is how long can you sustain that for? Because against Palace, you sustained it for about 30 minutes.
Yeah, as long as we get the couple goals.
Yeah, and that's it. With City, is that sustainable? And is it smart?
You know what I'm saying? Montel, it can be sustainable if we have subs. We need someone to come off the bench.
That's what I'm saying. That's the next step. I think.
That's the next step, and that's why January we're open them. You know what I mean? Smith Rowe coming back and little things like this where we don't have to play man for 90 minutes or bring on a defender. You know what I mean? Because that's what we've been having to do. Who we bringing off the bench? I care Marquinhos, but he ain't ready. He still needs some more game time in the cups and things like that before I'd put him in the Prem. And then that's it, really. The rest of them are defensive options. So we're really light in the attack. And when things aren't working, like you saw against Newcastle, and they're putting, they're doing a low block, and it's an issue. But with City, I don't think they have that excuse. I feel like they should be able to play their football whenever. Like the commentator said, they brought 160 million pounds off the bench, and then managed to get the goal.
You can't.
You know what? That's crazy.
It's true. By the way, guys, make sure we are subscribing if you're new and smashing the like button. Cause, what did you think of the game? Obviously, it's I think boring Chelsea, but that's now cemented them in 10th place. As Pirates King says, they're not even the best team in West London anymore.
I think it's tough on them because I think Chelsea played quite well. Just like you lot are saying, Zakaria, I think Zakaria was played cold. In Kovacic as well. Bring him to my club. He's just
both ballers. Both ballers.
I think it's peak because 20 minutes 2 injuries. Like,
Yeah, it's crazy.
It's actually peak, fam. 2 injuries in 20 minutes and 2 wingers. And these guys already had injuries already. It's tough, isn't it? I think they held on well. I don't think City created mad chances. Like, they weren't peppering. I don't think Kepa saved like a huge amount of shots this game. I can't lie. I can't get onto Potter, innit? Like, this isn't his team. It's not. Like, has Potter sanctioned 1 transfer?
Corey.
It's true. Guys. It's not his team yet.
1 transfer. Not
yeah,
1.
it's not.
Hmm?
It's not.
Yes,
It's not.
Like
And
No,
that's
but
fair.
that's bro. That's the Chelsea policy, bro. You know that's the Chelsea policy. G.
that was Chelsea policy under their old owner. This is a different Chelsea. It's not the same.
I feel like Corey, what we're gonna say, what we will say is that he's about to get his signings, and if I'm honest, to me, it looks like he's just gonna be more of the same.
I don't even think Potter wants Enzo Fernandez.
Yeah, I don't think he
he
does.
wants him.
I think whether the man, I think that stuff's all a cop out to me.
I think it's the fact that there's bare hype around Enzo Fernandez right now, and the new owners are like, yeah, just get that.
Yeah, but I have
make
to
Potter
hold.
happy and
I
get
have
that.
to hold him accountable, bro.
Yeah, because bro, at the end of the day, it's we know it's down to the politics, obviously, of the sporting director and whatnot, and the scouts and all that stuff. But for me, you're a manager. You're brought in to manage. You're not always going to get your first choice player. In fact, you rarely really get your first choice player. There's so many examples.
He hasn't had any of his players.
What do you mean he hasn't had any of his players? He didn't want Cucurella. Paid for
No,
his
you got Cucurella, but that's
Cucurella. He didn't get Cucurella. He didn't get bro. Who was their first choice? It was someone else. It was Delete. They wanted Delete, and they got Koulibaly. Right? That's not a bad alternative at all. Still manageable. Do you know what I'm saying? You still have a world class defender in Thiago Silva.
Sterling.
Raheem Sterling, I think, came before Potter was.
Yeah, he came before, but Montel, you could if you don't want these players, you don't have to play him.
Yeah, but and even with stuff, bro, and it's not even that, bro. You can still mold players to your style, whether you bought them specifically or not. I'm personally tired of people saying it's not his player, it's not his team, and da. You are a Premier League proven manager who has gotten a job at a major superpower team, a Big 6 team in the Premier League. Your job is to manage. Now, we understand, we'll take it into consideration that you can't manage to your peak, like your peak capacity, but at the end of the day, bro, like, you're still there to do a job and to at least make a change, and we ain't seeing no change. If anything, it's getting worse. So that's why I'm not here for that. As I said, that's your opinion. I'm not here. That's excuses to me.
I just think these man lack a number 10. I don't think Mount's it.
They don't play a 10 though. They don't play 10.
Well, bro, they lack someone as creative in the midfield. Like anywhere. Could be anywhere. They lack somebody creative in the midfield. They create from the wing backs. That's their style. They create from the wing backs.
But that's
no, but they played 4-2-3-1 this game.
Yeah, but they create from the wing backs though. They still create from the wing backs.
I don't think Potter wants to play 3 at the back and the wing backs. I don't think he wants to do that anymore. I think Potter wants to play a 4-3-3 or 4-2-3-1, or just any 4 at the back. Yeah, he wants to play 4 at the back, and he wants to have a midfielder that can creating chances. I think Arbor was a crap signing. I don't think they've really covered their striking department. We all know before Sterling came, Sterling's finishing wasn't the best. I think Pulisic, or I don't even know who else is on the wing right now.
Bro, Sterling's finishing underrated, bro. You know Sterling's top 20 or top 25 goal scorers of all time in the Prem.
I hear that once, but what's his conversion rate?
What do you mean? What's his conversion rate? Sterling is a decent finisher. He's not a lethal gunman because he's not a striker. But Sterling is a high caliber goal scoring winger. If you get the best out of Sterling, he's bagging 20 goals, bro.
Okay, Monto, let me ask you this. In a City side, you get about 6 chances a game. Yeah, 6 good chances a game. How many Sterling scoring? I don't even think he's scoring 2.
Well, he's proved that he scores that because he's Pep's highest goal scorer, apart from Aguero.
Yeah, he has proved it,
And
Montel, but
and it's not even just tapping, bro. Don't he score goals himself?
It's not.
When he was
It's
when he's
not hard to score all these goals in City. It's not hard.
that's disingenuous.
Yeah?
Again, that's
Sterling,
disingenuous because you've seen him do it for England. You've seen him do it for England.
How
You've seen
many
him do it for
chances did
Liverpool.
Chelsea create? How many chances
Huh?
did Chelsea create a game? How many good chances?
I know, bro. I understand Chelsea create less good chances than City. But what I'm saying is, I understand you'll get more chances at City, but not everyone goes City and bangs off, bro. Grealish ain't got no GA, bro, and he plays the same position as Sterling. No GA, bro. I said Grealish don't get no GA. He don't score goals, and he plays the same position as Sterling. So it's this. I mean, that's what I mean, bro. Not everyone, even though it's the cliche that you get chances at City, bro. To bang off at City, you need to be of an ilk of a certain caliber, and it's just again, it's a little bit disingenuous to say like, yeah, cool, his finishing is not that good. I still think that for other strikers as well. Do you know what I'm saying? Ferran Torres came in. How many goals did he score? Same position as Sterling. Bro. Like, understand Sterling. Sterling does need more chances. So understand Sterling is not a gunman. He's not lethal. He's not a gunman, but he's a decent finisher. He's proved it for England. He's done it at Liverpool. Do you know what I'm saying? So I think if Chelsea utilize him right, he could re-get that goal scoring form. Who's the most likely though at Chelsea to score goals? Probably Raheem, probably Sterling.
And that's what's scary. That's what's scary. When Raheem was at City, he wasn't the main guy. Maybe that's why he flourished. He wasn't the guy which everyone said, oh, we need Raheem to score, otherwise we're not winning this game. You know what I mean? Yeah. Like, you're not walking out thinking, oh, gosh, if Raheem doesn't bag, we have no chance. Like Tottenham go out. If Kane doesn't score, they have no chance. And nothing kicks off if Kane doesn't get a goal or isn't part of the goal.
One goal, yeah. Sterling has had in his whole career, yeah. So that's including when he was at Liverpool. Sterling has had 335 games, yeah. He scored 113, yeah. His shot conversion rate is 0.3.
What's your point?
My point is, in a City side, yeah, he may get 1-2 goals, but when you're looking at this Chelsea side that cannot create, yeah,
but they don't create chances.
Will get 2 chances at tops in this Chelsea side, 2 chances, yeah, and I don't think Sterling's finishing is good enough.
But why is that? That's not his fault.
And I'm not saying that. That's why I said these guys lack a 10. They need somebody to create and give him the chances. I think it's unfair on Potter because they don't have a 10.
Yes, they do. They had Havertz.
Havertz can play false 9. Mount can play 10.
You really think Havertz is a creator?
I don't understand why.
Yeah.
I wouldn't have played Havertz.
Havertz can create.
Yeah.
Everyone says they need a 10 now. I thought the 10 role was dying. Now all of a sudden everyone needs a 10.
Bro, you only need a 10 if you play 4-2-3-1, bro. Or like if you're not playing 4-2-3-1, you don't need a 10.
Oh, if anything, yeah, forget the 10 then. They just need a creative midfielder that can supply chances.
That's what Mount was.
You watched it this game. What happened to Mount? You watched it this game, yeah? Havertz had the ball. Yeah, Arbor was on the run. He just passed it back. And this happened numerous times.
But Corey, that's because they're bums, bro. Not because they haven't got players.
It's not.
So what are Chelsea meant to do now? Go and spend another 80-90 million on a
Corey,
midfielder?
Havertz is a bum.
I personally think that Potter needs to sit down and at least get 2 of his signings in. You got to give him the chance to have 2 of his signings in. Yeah, and at least let him try to do something.
I don't care. I'm not forgiving people. I don't care about him getting his signings in and having his chance and whatever. At the end of the day, Corey, it's cutthroat at an elite club, bro. He may not even, if he doesn't perform, he may not even make it to get signings, bro. It's not a thing where, you've gone to an elite club, we'll give you your time, you get 2 years, we'll give you all the money you need.
I'm
get
not
all the
saying 2 years.
But this is it. You got to make do with what you're doing now. And having a team score only 20 goals, Corey, you're down there with the likes of Wolves and Southampton in the amount of goals
on a
scored.
budget,
It's not good enough.
on a big boy budget,
It's
on a
not.
big
It's not
fuck
good
off
enough.
budget. I
You
don't care
can't
if
tell
they're
me.
big boy budget. What
Corey,
big boy
Corey,
budget?
forget that.
has
Forget
Potter
that.
had?
300
You can't
M's.
tell me, Corey. You can't
300
tell me,
M's.
Huh?
Corey. You
They
can't tell
spent
me that
300
with
M's.
Kepa.
Who did Potter spend 300 M's on?
Look, Potter didn't spend on anyone. But
He hasn't done
Corey, my point is, you can't tell me that with these players, I don't care what manager you are, you can't tell me with these players you can't get a tune to get more than 20 goals in however many
for
games,
sure.
17 games.
I agree.
Then that's
I
it.
agree.
That's the bottom line.
But bro,
Because if you're not
all these
doing those
people are
things,
saying, "Oh, like
then
Potter's done all this
no,
stuff."
no,
I
no.
think
That's
it's unfair on
what
him.
they have the right to say that, Corey. Because if you cannot meet the minimum requirements, I don't want to hear anything you have to say. Because you have no leg to stand on. You can come and tell me I haven't got signings, I haven't got this, I haven't got that. What have you done to show me you earned these signings? What have you done to say, you know what? I can see this guy. I'll go and give him his £90 million player because I know that he's going to utilize him because I've seen what he's done with these players. If he's making these trash players look half decent, imagine what he's doing with the 90 mil. No, Corey, he's not doing that. So he's not. You'll be lucky to get those signings, bro. He'll be lucky.
But
I
you know
just-
what, it's Casey, I agree with what you're saying.
I just think they bring in, I don't know, a Madison or
90 million or
When
80
is it
million.
gonna cost
It's more money. You're throwing more money at it, bro. They're just throwing more money at it. You're talking about a Madison, bro. Who are you going to talk about next? Rice?
What are you going to do then?
Enzo Fernandez. They're
They're
looking at. They're trying to rival Arsenal for Madrid, and they're asking for 90 million minimum. Like they're doing Anthony prices, bro. You're just dashing more money at it.
What else are you going to do? Are you going to now sack the manager? Yeah,
No
sack
one
another
asking
manager
him to be
and
sacked.
do what?
No,
one's
he needs to
no
step
one-
up. He needs
No
to step
one's
up.
asking for him to be sacked, Corey. What I'm saying is that before Chelsea have always been a team where it's rare that you go and get your signings, bro. Like a lot of Tuchel's, Lukaku weren't Tuchel signing. You think Lukaku was Tuchel signing, fam? You know the blueprint at Chelsea. When Potter was offered the job at Chelsea, he knew how it goes down there. Bowley's there now. So the signings aren't all gonna be yours. Understand that. So you're brought in to go bring out a tune out of the man that we select. That's how it works there, bro. You think he didn't know that before he stepped in the job?
Bro, yeah. Being real, yeah. Of course you don't get all your signings. Of course not. No team does. But being honest, Montel, let him have at least one signing. How are you gonna say
Cucurella. What do you mean?
Corey?
Cucurella. And he signed Cucurella. How's that gone?
Huh?
He signed Cucurella. That's not gone, right?
Montel, Cucurella was coming in anyway.
No, he wasn't. He was going to Man City. He was going Man City.
So Potter was at Chelsea when they signed Cucurella. At Chelsea, sorry. Yeah, Potter was at Chelsea when they signed Cucurella.
I'm pretty sure. All I'm saying is, Corey, no one's saying he needs to be sacked. None of us have said sack Tuchel. No one has said he's not good enough. We've said he needs to improve with the tools he's got at his disposal. Because
That's it. Before he can use the excuse of I haven't got signings. If you can't, like Corey, you can't just do stench. So imagine Corey, Ten Hag said to you, yeah, Ten Hag's come in. He's at the position right now where Potter is, right? And he's saying, I need signings. I haven't got my signings. I need signings. You're going to look round at a man and say, wait. We have Rashford, Martial, Bruno, Casemiro, Varane, all these men. And you're telling me that I'm 10th. And you're talking about signings.
Casey, look where I was last season.
No, I'm saying to you, would that be okay with Ten Hag? Is that okay? Would you be then happy as an owner or as a fan seeing him talk about he wants a £90 million player, an £80 million player, and all of this, but he's 10th in the league and can't get a tune out of the play we have now?
Based off last season, I didn't expect my team to be doing this well.
I'm asking you a question. I'm not talking about last season.
Let me finish, yeah? Because of what happened last season, and I've seen this team capitulate and come like 6th or 7th of where we came last season, yeah? I wouldn't be surprised if we were sitting in 8th to 10th right now. I wouldn't be surprised.
All right.
I literally just watched my team do a travesty last season. Yeah. I wouldn't expect any different this season if I didn't bring in any finals.
Corey, bro.
I literally just watched it.
So answer me this. As I said this, but you haven't answered this. You haven't answered what I've said. Chelsea have a specific way of operating. Yes, they have a new owner, but the way of operating has not changed.
How do you know that one, though?
Hence why
How do you know
Tuchel.
that?
Hold on. Because Tuchel didn't get under Bowley, bro. Tuchel did not sign certain players, bro. Do you see what I'm saying?
Miguel,
Sorry, not under.
Bowley, I'm from what I hear, yeah, Bowley wanted Potter from the beginning. He was watching Potter before
It's
Potter
not about
even
whether
came in.
he won. You're not answering, bro.
This guy,
You're not answering my
Miguel,
question.
it's not uncommon.
Why are you avoiding my question?
For a new
You're avoiding
owner
my
to come
question.
in and
Do
kick out the manager.
Chelsea signings, are they made by the manager or are they made by the hierarchy? Who are they made by?
It should be made by both. It should be
Corey,
understanding.
I just think
Who
they
are
don't
made
have
by
a
as it
sporting director.
stands?
Chelsea don't have a sporting director either. So Todd Bowley is actively
it's Todd
out.
Bowley.
Yes, Todd
They're
Bowley is actively out
and-
here picking signings, bro. Picking
Right,
players.
I thought they just brought in one.
hold on. And did Potter have a problem with that? Yes, he did. Potter had not Potter. Sorry. Tuchel had a problem with that.
Yeah.
Tuchel had a problem with that, bro. He had a problem with that. So when Potter got given,
I'm hearing they brought in a director.
Bro,
They
I'm not
did.
talking about the director, bro. I'm talking about
When
Tuchel had an issue because Tuchel didn't get the signings that he wanted, bro. Tuchel didn't get the signings that he wanted. More time, anyways. Not obviously every single signing, but they weren't really some of the, especially the bigger ones, weren't his signing. Batman weren't his signing. Do you know what I'm saying? Lukaku weren't his signing. Do you know what I'm saying?
Bamian just made sense.
Yeah, it just they needed signing right now. Do you know what I'm saying? Like,
Yeah,
and I know
no.
whether you're googling stuff or not while we're talking, because again, I don't know if you're listening. We're trying to tell you something.
I am. I'm listening. Yeah,
but bro, we're trying to tell you that Potter knew what it was when he stepped into this job, because that's the Chelsea policy, bro. Under Bowley, Tuchel didn't fuck with it. Potter, I don't whether he fucks with it or not. He knows that it's not a manager thing specifically. It's down to the hierarchy. Not always, not 1,000,000% down to the hierarchy, but it's a majority of hierarchy thing when it comes to Chelsea. Potter knows this. He knows this, so he knows it's down to him.
And he thought he was better than he was
at his disposal.
I'm so sorry if you can't, because there's teams that he's lost to this season as well that it's just not good enough. Like, no one can tell me this whole signings thing. It's really weak. Do you know what it is? It just exposes you as a poor coach.
That's why it's weak. The same team won the champs.
Bro, it exposes you as a poor coach. If you're telling me, because there's certain managers that can't do it. For example, Conte can't do nothing without money. It's been proven. He can't. Who else? Pep, you can say, yeah, he probably can't do it without money, but he's an elite manager. Certain managers can get a tune out of players. Potter is one of them. He did not have money like that at Brighton. He had certain players who he made better. And that's what he thought he could do at Chelsea, and it's not currently working. Then they have people like you, Corey, coming out and saying, oh, he needs his signings, allow him his signings. And he's thinking, whew, I'm getting away with this one. Like, that's what Potter's probably thinking, woof. Like, I thought I could come in and do it. It's not working, and I've got the fans backing me saying, I need players. Yeah, I need players, man. I need players. That's probably what he's saying. You know? Yeah. He needs to be doing better. Bottom line is he needs to be doing better with what he has. I'm sorry.
Especially for me, on a big budget. Like,
no one had this energy for Lampard when he had no signings. He was told to do better. He was
just
told
got
to do
called Fat
better
Frank.
with what he had.
He got called Fat Frank. And that was it. He just got called Fat Frank.
Come on, man. If you're gonna be honest,
what do you think on the Potter thing? Like, I know you've kind of had some time to think about it.
I mean, I would give him time. Me personally, I think he still should be doing better. There's no denying that. 10th for Chelsea Football Club at this point in the season. At any point, it's just nowhere near good enough. So therefore, he needs to be better. What I would say, I think what he's trying to do is try and adapt with these players. Because like I said before, Potter is one of those managers where you can tell he needs his players to work his system. It's very technical, and it's like Mikel or Pep. If you don't have the right players for it, it's not going to work. Like Conte, you could even argue. So as soon as Potter gets his players, which I think he will do in maybe about a year's time, we'll see what happens. If he's still messing up 10th or 8th or just anywhere out of the big six, he would need to go. But as of now, I wouldn't panic if I was a Chelsea fan. I wouldn't completely panic because there's still time left. But yeah, you're not getting top. Chelsea aren't getting top 4. That's confirmed. That's confirmed. Unfortunately.
Yeah, and to me, I'm looking at their Fulham game and I'm thinking,
No. What they'll do is because Fulham don't have Mitrovic and they're gonna have to play Vinicius up front. They're gonna win. They might be techie, but if Mitrovic was there, they would have been in a lot of trouble. They would have been in trouble. But,
I mean, would they? I mean, Thiago Silva done a very good job on Erling Haaland today. By the way, I think that's not being spoken about.
That's what I'm saying. Thiago Silva did very well today.
Yeah, no, there was
Very
3
well
players to big up today. 3 players: Zakaria,
Yeah.
Thiago
Kovacic, and
Silva,
Silva.
and Kovacic. Yeah.
Let me hit some of the comments. The wiki the wiki TK123 says spending isn't an option. Fine. Chelsea need a rebuild, but Potter has to utilize what they have already. 10th place by almost halfway through the season.
Yeah, not good enough.
Cucurella was Tuchel signing still. Apparently, Cucurella was apparently Zakaria was Potter's signing. But Zakaria's alone.
Cucurella is a player, so that even regardless of that, it's still,
like he built.
Yeah, he built him. So
he's Cucurella came up under Tuchel, so that shouldn't be someone he has to he knows the playing style already back to front. They brought in the RB Leipzig sporting director.
When was that?
He's like responsible for like KR, like Werner when you come through, and Kunku, couple man still. Sabitzer obviously was over there. I'm pretty sure he's gone and grabbed him as well. So they've got a guy there. You know what I'm saying? He says, but still, I don't think Potter has the personality for the job. Has the personality for a job this big. He's not ruthless enough for it. He needs to stamp his authority on the team right now because it's his job on the line. MK says Potter should have been bought at the end of the season so he could have a proper preseason with the squad. Potter's job is going to be hanging by a thread next season. If they don't finish top 6 2-3 hours early and he's gone.
Yeah, facts.
It gets like that though until Chelsea get a man up front they can rely on. It's repeat settings. Kai ain't nearly even it.
Havertz is he's a complete bum.
Chucks as well. He's a future talent. Yeah, he is. He
100%.
He looks all right, to be fair. Potter moving like a supply teacher. They don't respect him. I think the job's too big for him simply by the way he moves in his press conferences as well, what he says in the interviews and that.
Sometimes he doesn't even do them.
Donny will say, no, they played though. I like the effort from the guys and they've lost 3-1 or some shit. I'm like, fuck. Fuck, bro.
Moving out anything.
I don't know what the fuck. No, by the way, I think he needs to be given time. It's not even they should give him time. He needs the time. It's 100% he needs the time. But if he needs time and he needs his players, why have you taken a contract at Chelsea Football Club?
And why? Yeah, he would have known all of this. He's not silly.
Yeah, it's true.
Of course. You think they wouldn't have told him
He could have stayed at Brighton. But then again, Montel, you have to think, when Chelsea come knocking them, are they going to knock again?
He tried a thing. He tried a thing.
Chelsea
he may never get the opportunity to manage Chelsea again in his life. Like, you're going to have to take it, you know. So I understand fully why he took it. I would have took it. Everyone would have taken it because everyone has that part in them that believes that I can be the man for this job. Like,
and if they hit it off as well, then you're big time.
So you have to take the good with the bad, man.
I personally, I think Potter probably should have gone for the England job. Personally, but maybe
that may be a bit big for him. Because now you're
anything you do in England, you get corned on. You get corned for.
Potter will cook at England because they've got technical players. So Potter will cook at England still. But
what I just wanted to touch on, the gap is now close to 5 points. I think Arsenal go into an NLD derby. Do Man United play Man City the same week?
Montel, do you know how many pen games there are this week? that people.
Yeah, so it's both derbies. So this is a big swing
Yeah,
around.
both derbies still. Yeah, both
Arsenal,
derbies.
we're playing Tottenham. City are playing Man U. Newcastle have got Fulham. That's their next game. You've got Brighton. That's your next game. Like the top 6, 7 are all kind of playing each other. The top 8 are all playing each other next. Like
so there could be a big shift in the table.
Big shift in the table. Like not for us, but for everyone else. Bare movement. For us, stuck there. Can't quite move us yet,
we're there regardless. You can't move us.
Yeah.
Before Tottenham beat Palace 4-0, before Tottenham beat Palace 4-0, I would have said Tottenham are getting washed at home, innit? I can't lie. I would have said they're getting washed.
I still think they can get washed at home. Don't get it twisted.
Oh, they can get washed. They start the game like they play that first half against Palace like they did against you. They're getting washed. That's not even that's not a question. But I think that it's like, fuck me now. Why did Son have to score? Now he's gonna think he can ball again. Because
like man took off his mask.
I saw Son take on like 2-3. After Son scored that shit goal, it was a deflected goal, but it was a shit goal. When you watch it back,
didn't even count as his.
Huh?
He didn't get awarded the goal, I swear.
I think he did.
No, he did. It was on target.
It was on target. But like I see after like 2 minutes later, he get the ball. He done a step over and took on like 2-3 man, and they had to hack him down. And I was like,
is he back?
Is he back?
He's not back. He's not back, man. He's dusted.
He's not back.
I don't know.
I've seen him bumming around for weeks. For
him
to score a lucky goal, he's not back.
You know what a goal can do for you. You had man doing step overs in that.
That's why
I ain't seen a step over in a minute.
That's why West Ham gave Paqueta that penalty. They gave Paqueta the penalty to get his first goal. Yeah, bro. He was. I
think it's the next 2 games that are big, innit? Because we've got
Arsenal play United as well.
But then we play Arsenal, but then City play Tottenham.
This is a big few weeks coming up. Big few weeks.
Yeah. And you play Chelsea.
How the hell have we gone and lost to fucking Brentford, bro? And everyone's
you play Chelsea.
Yeah, Montel. No, but Montel, don't say it like that. Brentford are hard.
No, but it's like if everyone's coming up and playing each other, it's like when City drew to Everton. I know City have gone to themselves. How the fuck have we drawn to Everton?
Wait, Brentford have lost
when we have United, then Tottenham.
Yeah,
you see what I mean? Like now it's just added pressure, bro.
That's crazy. Like, Brentford have lost as many games as United,
bro. When I know, yo, I can't even lie. Yeah, with how big these games are, a loss for anyone is like double homicide.
Yeah,
it's like double homicide.
Like, I've dropped a second or something. That's my worst nightmare.
Like, bro, I'll be real. It's not. I don't think it will happen, but. Let's say you lost both games off some VAR BS, bro. Off some VAR BS. That could put you second, bro.
Yeah. Take it in second. Damn.
Do you know what I'm saying? Like, if United win both their games, they're in a title race. Maybe not. They're in and amongst it, bro.
They'll be there. They'll be there.
They'll be there, bro. But then United lose against
that's
Arsenal.
it. Now it's United's time. Because
flip it. Flip it. United lose against City, lose against Arsenal. We're all in this together.
You know what's crazy? It's squeaky bum time right now for United. Right now, they cannot afford to draw. Even a draw against these top 6 sides is not good enough.
Yeah.
We're looking to achieve top 4. It's as simple as that.
Correct. And to do that, you need to win.
And if you lose 2 games on the bounce, you can drop out the top 4, bro.
Yeah,
that can still happen.
Bro. Just like you just got slumped up by Brentford, you got Brighton next at 1-4-0.
Take the emotion out of it. I'm talking logically.
I'm not.
You're going for top 4, and I'm still saying, bro. I'm not saying you're gonna lose. But the point we're making is that the table can shift for whoever tastes serious L's, isn't it?
The teams that can come above you by the end of the game. Yeah, Tottenham can go above you, cause.
Like any bro, like, I know your aim is top 4.
You have to win that game in hand for it to matter.
You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm not saying the teams below could drop points, and the guys from the top 4 can push forward. Anything, bro. Anything like
Anything
you know
can happen. I just know that come my next game, I'm dropping from first to first, and that's that. No matter what.
In the game after that,
I hope you don't lose it.
The game after that.
Game after that, that's a big one. Could be a different story.
So we could be having a different discussion, JJ.
Yeah, bro.
So
We
then we
could,
beat
we could,
Tottenham.
obviously, we'll cross that bridge when it comes.
Mm.
It's all good talking in hindsight. We will cross that bridge when it comes. But at the end of the day, bro, this is squeaky fucking bum time. And like, we're talking about Brighton and Fulham and them lot, but they're on the same points as me. So even if worst case I do lose to them, man, now them man are closer. Like, it's not like, do you know what I'm saying? It's not like them man are 14.
How many points behind me are you?
It's quite like this.
Until 7 points behind you, Corey.
Yeah.
And so if I lose to Arsenal and City, you will have next. You'll be 1 point behind me.
No. That's just providing. That's only providing I win. I said Tottenham can go ahead of me.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. That's
okay.
That's actually provided if you win. If you win that means I'll be the first to clear all the top 6 people.
That's
I'll be
fine.
the first to clear them.
But Corey, that's
you
never
mean,
been your issue. You've done well against the top 6, great. But it's the lesser sides. That's your problem.
Well,
You've done great against the top 6, fantastic. But then you go and give it away to the bottom 6.
I only gave that at the start of the season.
No, you lost to Brighton, you lost to Newcastle, you lost
I
to
never lost to Newcastle.
who else? No, there's someone else you lost to. Who is it you lost to?
I lost to Brighton and Brentford.
No, you've lost 4 games, so who else?
And Aston Villa.
There you go, bro. These are bottom league fodder, bro. Where is Villa? Villa are 11th. Who else?
They lost
Brighton
to
and Brentford.
in fact, they lost to
Oh,
City,
Brighton and Brentford.
City, Brighton, Brentford, and Villa.
So you lost the top 10 sides now. They're top 10 sides. Besides Villa, they're 11th. But my point still being is, at the time, Villa were in the mud. They didn't even have Unai.
Yes, they did.
Did they? Or they just got Unai? That's the first game, isn't it?
Yeah.
Oh my god, must say the
So
manager.
they just got Unai. Like, you know what I mean? So there's a fresh manager out.
So
They
got new manager about.
Like, this is what I'm saying, Corey. You're playing bottom league fodder, G, and
They beat Tottenham, to be fair.
Yeah, everyone can beat Tottenham, G. We beat Tottenham.
We beat
Bro,
Tottenham.
my form against the
There's
bottom
Tottenham,
sided
bro. It's Tottenham.
teams have been fine.
Huh?
My form against the bottom sided teams have been fine. I've lost one game.
You shouldn't lose any.
I know
Especially
that,
at home.
but I lost one.
You got to remember as well,
Corey,
Corey, the game, I think still the games you've had a very nice rosy run from like since the World Cup has started till now. Every single game you should have won that game. The Bournemouths at homes and that and shit like.
Yeah, of course.
Nothing spectacular.
Yeah, like
when the spectacular comes and that run of 3 games, I'm waiting.
I think now it's going to be. I think
against the top 6 sides.
I think the Arsenal game
That's
and
what
the
I'm
City
going
game are going to be big. Obviously, they're going to be big tests.
And these ones will be away now. You played a lot of the big 6s at home. No, Corey, you played a lot of the big 6s at home already.
No, I didn't. I played Chelsea. The only teams I played at home was Liverpool and Tottenham, and you.
Correct. So that's most of the big 6.
I played Chelsea away, City away.
And that's so my point still stands.
And what happened in both those games? Did you win any of them? Hold on, Casey. Answer. Did you win any of those games?
No, I drew one and
you lost one. So yeah. That's the point we're making, bro.
So Corey, now on the flip side, when you come to the Emirates, which is an away game, you're not great against the top 6 away from home, right? You collected 1 point out of a possible 6. So now you're coming to the top of the league away from home. You're coming to who else? You got to play away from home? Chelsea. No, Chelsea already played away from home. So you got to play Liverpool. You got to go to Anfield.
Right
and then you got to go to the Tottenham Stadium.
I haven't lost to the
Man United don't play us for now, though. They play us like later on. They don't play us like now.
No, I'm gonna tell you, still comes though. Still got to play it.
Yeah, no, 100%.
Just like I've got to play, you away and Liverpool away and Tottenham away. You've got to play City away. You still got to go to Anfield, Casey. You're going to Tottenham Stadium as well. Just like Montel has played me at home. I'm sure. Did you play?
I ain't played you at home.
No, I said me at home. Me at Old Trafford. I mean.
Oh yeah.
You still got to go away to Tottenham, if I'm sure.
I beat Tottenham away. Beat Tottenham at the bridge.
Oh, sorry.
At the bridge.
I've got to go at the bridge. Sorry. Yeah, so that should open some way.
Everybody has at least 3 away games in the top 6.
No, I played Arsenal. I played Arsenal at the Emirates. I played Tottenham away as well. Did I play Chelsea? Have I played Chelsea yet?
When did you play City, at home or away?
No, City's away. I beat City. Yeah, I beat City at Anfield.
Oh, okay.
Did we play Chelsea? Did we play Chelsea?
I don't know. I don't think so. I don't remember that game. I don't remember that game.
I don't remember that game either. I'm pretty sure it was probably
that game was cancelled, didn't it?
I reckon it was. No, I'm pretty sure we played Chelsea early doors of the season. Early doors.
Let me check.
I can't remember.
I'm pretty sure we played Chelsea. If we beat Chelsea, I can't lie, I would have remembered.
You haven't played Chelsea.
No, it got postponed. It got postponed.
So you've got Chelsea twice.
Yeah, it got postponed.
You've got Chelsea twice. Bro.
But this is the point, Corey. You just said that you're going to be the first to play all the top 6. Like that means, whew, I'm out of that. The rest.
Yeah,
of
I got Chelsea at home. What do you mean?
I'm not saying they're all guaranteed wins, but I'm saying that
there's no wins at all guaranteed because you haven't won any Big 6 away games this season.
Pardon?
You haven't won any Big 6 away games this season.
That's not a problem.
No,
I don't mind going to Arsenal and drawing. I don't think that's the end of the world. If I go to Arsenal,
no one's saying about drawing. You're saying you've got this great record against the Big 6, but you played most of them at home. Your only wins have come at home. So, and you haven't won any games away. One of them was a shocking, horrific defeat, and the other one was a Chelsea game, which, by the way, you scored in the 94th minute.
And I should have won that game.
It doesn't matter whether you should have won. That's how it is against the Big 6.
1-0 down with 1 minute to go.
I should have had a penalty.
Just like I scored in the 90th minute, I should have won that game anyway.
Bro, okay.
Should have would have could have, isn't it?
I don't think Arsenal should have got the penalty against me.
I got a loss with the 8 he had. Fair enough. And we came in there, and that was probably our worst game for the season so far, 100%. And we down 2 straight away. I'll 100% agree with that. But in terms of my top 6 form, I think I think I'm on the same as City. I'm on the same as City and Arsenal.
But you're not taking it in. The wins are at home. Everything else has either been a loss or a draw.
I've only played 2 though.
There's only 6. There's only 6 of the games.
So you played a third of them and got 1 point.
Okay, and you've played how many?
I played. Who did I play away?
Me.
Played you away and I lost. And Chelsea I won.
You beat Chelsea at the bridge.
Yeah, you haven't played anyone else.
Your City game got postponed, so I think that's it.
Yeah, City got postponed. So that's my 2 away games.
Yeah.
So you still got to go to Anfield. You still got to go to City. You still got to go to the Lane.
But these aren't saying their record against the top 6 is glistening, bro. That's the difference.
I'm saying I've got a pretty decent record in the top 6. I think
you don't.
Cool result.
You don't.
I don't.
You don't.
All right. Then. That's not a problem anyway. So I just
want you to remember yourself and realize that
I'm not
so far you've had a rosy. Because this is the whole Man United fan base, Montel. Don't be mistaken. It's not only Corey. The entire Man United fan base believe that they're on this magnificent run, and if they didn't mess up in the first 2 games, they'll be in a title charge, and that they're the top 6 destroyers, and all of this rubbish.
No, I'm not. I'm just being real.
I didn't say you specifically.
I'm not trying. Bro, I think some of my fan base are overreacting, but as an overall, all we're trying to do is just achieve top 4. It's as simple as that. I'm not looking about no title.
That's what I'm saying. You'll come with this cheeky talk.
I
You'll
just want
come
to
with
achieve
this
top 4.
and then say you'll come with the cheeky talk. I'm just going to talk.
But no, I said it from the beginning, bro.
If it wasn't for the first 2 games, I'd be in a
still
title
think-
race. Hold on. If it wasn't for the first 2 games, I'd be in a title race.
I haven't said that. I haven't said that.
No, but that's the consensus. That's the general consensus.
But I haven't said that. Bro, I have nothing to say about this title race. You guys asked me already. Check Saeed's channel as well. The same question has been asked.
You're in the title race, but Corey.
No. But I'm saying in the sense that if we won the first 2 games against Brentford and Brighton, we would have been in the title race. I don't believe that. I didn't even expect my team to be top 4 at this moment in time. I predicted us 8th, and Ten Hag has done above and beyond that. You know, so and we've been lucky with not having key area injuries like Casemiro.
United fans are coming
having
before you
Rashford
go,
not injured.
let me just let you know what the Arsenal fans are saying to you. It's crazy how Arsenal fans acting like they can't lose at home.
Of course I can.
First place starting to get to your head. Casey, don't talk crap. I'm consistent. Eric Ten Hag, 6 months into 3-year project. Give him as much time as Arteta.
Oh, here we. This is it.
Is this Arsenal fan really talking about us like this? Look, take a look in the mirror.
Bro.
Casey is sitting right now, says Pablo.
Yeah, that's the man told. All I've got to say is, people talk about Arteta give Eric Ten Hag 3 years, same time as Arteta, blah, blah. This was Arteta's first job. Take it in. People were telling me Eric Ten Hag is the truth. People were telling me Eric Ten Hag's here to stop Klopp and Pep. So don't tell me about time. Don't tell me that this brother needs time. When you're telling me he's here as a destroyer. Errors are meant to come to an end, Montel. This is what the man is coming out with chest. I don't want to hear time.
I don't think Ten Hag needs as much time as Arteta. When Eric Ten Hag came in, he's a better manager than Arteta. Like we're a far superior club. So with that, you shouldn't.
Superior club.
I'm sorry. That wasn't a lie with what I was saying. You don't need that much time when you're coming to Manchester United. You don't. You should be doing better. Period.
That's superior club.
Yes, we are. There was no lies with what I said. There's no lies. You should be just like everyone's talking about us getting these big signings we should be producing. You should have the managers to start producing within a year, 2 years tops. You shouldn't be building up all of this.
You don't need to tell me this. You need to tell your fan base this. I know this.
You know, of course, I'm happy to give Arteta the time. Not Arteta, sorry, Ten Hag the time, because I've seen what he does not only on the pitch but off the pitch.
We just got to make sure that 6-year trophy drought don't go to 7.
Exactly. That's all I want right now.
I think he's getting a trophy. I think that's why you man are fielding first teams in the cup rounds, and I think it's the right. As much as we'll laugh at it, it's probably the right thing to do. I think because there's pressure to win a trophy at the moment.
I think even tomorrow we'll play a strong team, but then I don't think we'll play a strong team against Charlton because we'll be ready for the City game. But I think we've been lucky in terms of getting a lesser side than obviously not getting a Premier League side. Not saying that I'm saying Charlton is crap and we're going to smoke them, but I'm saying that we got the luck of the draw, if you want to call it. And I don't think Arteta will field a crazy team for that game. So I think it's worked in our favour. And that's what semi-finals will be in if we win that.
Yeah, I hear it. Obviously, it's only City standing in your way for that.
Exactly.
And
I'd like to think, I'd like to think that I'm not saying that any team can win the day in it. So,
go on, Casey. I know you need to leave. Anything else you want to say in regards to?
No, I ain't got nothing else to say really. Seems like the comments of trying to have their way with me, but I won't let it happen. Look, we're currently top of the league, and I just feel like we need to be addressed correctly and spoken to correctly. When I have, people that are floating in 5th and 4th and 5th and, just around that region, I can't have them telling me to worry or to anything, that they're doing anything better than me. I can't fathom it. I can't understand it. And no one can, make me agree with it. I'm currently top. I'm currently perfection, and that's that. Yeah. So good night, everyone in the comments. I hope you have a great week watching Arsenal at the top of the table for yet another game week, and we'll catch you back up next weekend in terms of Prem football. That's it.
Big up yourself, G. Obviously, again, Gap's 5 points now, man. So again, that NLD has added stakes.
Huge,
Big
bro.
stakes.
But we're built for this. We're built for this, man. I think we can do a
The
job.
only thing,
But we'll get into that.
again, a draw's not the worst in the world. City go and draw,
Not at
Man
all.
U.
Not at all. Away from home, I'll take a draw. At home, I want the W. Away from home, I'll take a draw. If I take 4 points from all the top 6 sides, I can't complain.
Yeah, I hear it.
There we go.
Yeah, take care, bro. We're gonna end in a minute, anyways. Co-op says, "Man's milking this first place thing. Someone tell me to unmute when Casey stops waffling about Arsenal." hey, Casey's getting it today. Big up, my brother. Don Dada Diamond, bro. We're ending it soon, so there's no link getting shared today. It's not a call-in show, but big up Don Dada Diamond as well. Big up Treble Lords as well. Big up Co-op. Big up United Spurs of America. Big up to y'all. Watch out for Tottenham. We just beat Palace. Just sounds like Ethan. One more thing, obviously, like Harry Kane getting a double, beating Alan Shearer's record. Tottenham back, Corey. Tottenham back.
Brother, I need them to go to Arsenal, for Arsenal to come and them not slap them back down to reality. Because just like you heard the way Katie just went off about put some respect on us, we're perfect, all of this stuff. I need them to get hit with the reality, because the way these guys go on and chat is like, from time I'm hearing like their players are just all out of this world. You've got Saka and Martinelli, Jesus, Partey, Xhaka again, like all of these players, bro. Being honest, I don't even think their team is that amazing. I think Arteta has done a madness. If I'm being very, very honest, I don't think their team. I don't think their team's even better than Leicester City's team when they won it. It's questionable. It's very, very questionable. Yeah. If you look at Leicester City's team and you look at Arsenal's team now, there's still a couple players I still put in that Arsenal team from Leicester City's team. If I'm being real. So, I think Arsenal need to humble themselves. They're in a place where they didn't expect to be, top of the table. You should just be humble with that, because the last time you guys done it, you guys fumbled the bag. The last time you guys won it was when Henry was there. Now he's a pundit. Please, just humble yourselves with this stuff. Humble yourself in this situation. Be happy where you are, of course.
Apparently, I'm a washed up older. When I try and tell these man that when you're battling City and that, like, it's not like any other title race. I try to tell these man, and they say, "No, you know what? You don't chat to me. You're washed." And I'm like,
the man haven't battled City at the top.
Slap.
Like them man haven't battled City at the top. I've done that. My club's done that. My club lost that. We lost that. We lost that.
Yeah. Ask me. I've lost on the final day. Twice.
Monto, so did I.
Yeah,
I lost in the final couple minutes.
In the final minute.
These guys don't get it. Like Arsenal don't get it. Like you've got to. I kid you not. You've got to win every game. The
worst thing is in City, City don't even do it on a ruthless thing. City will maybe draw the odd game and make you think you have a chance. They make you think. They'll draw one of the games in there, innit? And they make you think you've done a thing.
You get the players get too relaxed. They think, oh yeah, City are crumbling, because they might play well today
because they're bored. Sometimes I just think they do it because they're bored.
Monto, bear in mind, they just played the top 6 side today away. They didn't play well, but they won.
Yeah, they won.
And we'll look back at the end of the season. I won't even think about how they played. I just think that they collected 3 points.
They came and beat Chelsea at the bridge.
They came and beat Chelsea away. Yeah, bro.
Could be free. It could be a treble, innit? It could be free on the bounce. It really could be.
Exactly.
I hate to see it. But remember as well, man, them still got to play Newcastle. Yeah, boy, that's the game. Newcastle's still a game.
Newcastle away. You know what I mean? It's
That's somewhere you don't want to go. You don't want to go to Newcastle. I'm sorry, like
exactly.
I'm still like very sort of what's the word? I'm very sort of grateful that I beat them at home.
Yeah.
Just about, but I still beat them at home. But they've still got to play Man City. You guys got to go away to them. I've got to go away to them. Tottenham have got to go away to them. Arsenal. Oh, you thought that was Arsenal's second game against Newcastle?
No, it's their first. This is the problem I have, bro. Have you?
And that's in May. That's business. That game's in May.
Bro, I just want to say one thing in it, yeah. When you look at Arsenal's last couple games to the season, yeah, because I've noticed this as well, because it gets really hard, like for them. Yeah.
Yeah, Arsenal's fixtures do get a bit techie.
Towards the end of the season, they're playing a lot of good teams. Like April, they've got what do you call it, City and Chelsea, and then the start of May, they've got Newcastle, and then the middle of May, they have Brighton.
They got in April. They have Liverpool, City, and Chelsea. All three of us, and they're away to West Ham, which is still a London derby technically. Like,
and Montel, two of those three teams you mentioned in Liverpool, City, and Chelsea, two of them are away.
Yeah. We're not saying they definitely can't do it, by the way. Like, but like, this is. You'd rather be playing the Bournemouths than that. You'd rather be running up a Bournemouth at home.
Right, exactly. So what I'm saying is, yeah, let's just calm down. We're just hitting the edge of the
We're not even halfway. Oh yeah, we're just halfway. I think. Yeah, we've just touched.
We're just halfway now.
Yeah.
I'm gonna need to see some stamina.
And they got Europa League knockouts.
And they got Europa League, yes, Montel.
And FA Cup. I think they'll do well in the FA Cup this year. So
yeah,
I don't think they'll knock out the FA Cup.
No, and this is why I believe I don't think I'm going to make top 4 because I have too many games. Like, bear in mind, everyone's got all these games. I've got an extra 3 games on you guys right now, minimum. Not to mention how far I go in the Europa League and the Carabao Cup. I've already got three extra games for you, man.
Mm-hmm.
I've got Barcelona twice, and I've already got Charlton.
Yeah, you got the Charlton game, and yeah.
If I beat Charlton, that's now 4 games.
It's interesting, man. FA Cup. Last thing for the video, though. FA Cup. Gakpo's debut. A lot of people are excited for that. Yeah.
Well, you man playing tomorrow?
No, Saturday at 8.
Saturday.
So,
oh, okay, cool. I think we play tomorrow.
Gakpo makes his debut. I reckon Gakpo will probably start against Brighton. Any predictions there? Reckon he gets a goal in his debut?
I think he will. Is it Brighton at home or away?
What, the Brighton game or the Wolves game?
The Brighton game.
I think in the Brighton game. No, the Brighton game's away. But I said, do you reckon he scores on his? Oh, let's say, do you reckon he scores on his Premier League debut?
Against Brighton away.
Yeah, against Brighton away.
I think he will.
I think he will.
I think he'll back. I think he'll back in both.
We don't have Van Dijk. Remember, we don't have Van Dijk. But Konate and Matt.
I still think he bags in both. I think he scores in both. I can't lie. If he plays in both, he scores in both.
Oh, yeah.
I think Gakpo's hard, isn't it? So I think he's hard.
Yeah. A lot of Liverpool fans are saying now that Gakpo's playing, Ox needs to go back in midfield before he gets injured again. And I'm scared to squeeze all the go-go juice out of Ox before he gets injured. Some United fans are truly embarrassing. Check your Twitter DMs. Kids, I'll check my DMs in a second. Straight after this video, I'll check my DMs, bro. But yeah, all right, well, cool. We are going to leave it there. Again, guys, we are on the brink of 3K. We are 17 subscribers away from 3,000 subs. So if you are new here, make sure you are subscribing to the channel and liking the video. Today's like total is 50 likes. Please go make sure run up the video to 50 likes. At the moment, we are currently on 44 likes. So please, guys, if you can, stop what you're doing and smash that like button. Big up everyone in the chat. It's an interesting game today. Matoma going to spin Trent Alexander-Arnold and put him in a Rizla. Don't kill me. Big up Soda. Thanks, Montel, KC, Corey, and Kiers. Ravi says, great show. We should sign Deep from Sporting Lisbon. Thoughts? I don't really know too much about him. I've heard his name, but I haven't actually took the time to go and watch him. So, again, if you're asking me about anyone in a midfield position, the answer is yes. The answer is yes. I don't have a choice. There's no choice in midfield for Liverpool. Again, Corey said it.
Anything right now.
Huh?
It's funny that.
I'll take him. I'm not even on a DM. I'll just take anyone who can play midfield because apparently Keita wasn't in training.
Montel, I was this way before I got Casemiro. I was this way. I'll take any DM on the planet. I'll take a Sunday League DM. How about that? I would have taken anybody. It's mad. It's so mad. 4 years without buying a midfielder, that is crazy to me. That's nuts.
Yeah, no. Oh my days, man. I didn't even know who that player was, bro.
That's nuts. That is nuts. I'll be real. That is absolutely nuts.
Oh my gosh. Yeah, look, man them got me. He said the player that he listed doesn't exist. Bro, so many players. I'm like, I don't know too much about him. I ain't watched him play.
Wait, what? She said, I've heard his name.
I promise you, I've heard his name.
Oh my god. That's a crap. That's such a crap.
That's a grab, fam.
That's such a crap.
How desperate am I for a centre mid? Anyone on the planet?
Oh, that's killing me.
Man, need to send that to me still. Man, them send that to me. I need that as a clip, fam. Oh, man.
Hey, man.
Oh, man. That is killing me.
Kill me.
Ultra, fam. You are killing me. It's one of these ones. It's one of these ones, Corey. Hold on.
You got me.
Don't kill me.
Hey, that's a crap, fam.
Do not den me. But yeah, bro, I've got nothing left in the tank with this midfield, fam. If I see Harvey Elliott for another week, I don't know what I'm gonna do, fam. If I see Harvey Elliott versus McAllister, you might just find me where Chelsea are, innit? Mind your business. You know what I'm saying? Corey, I need a quick score prediction.
What, versus Wolves?
No. Fuck the FA Cup.
What, Prem?
City, because there's no previews.
On City United?
Yeah.
Well, I think we beat. I think we beat City. I'll be real. We beat them 2-1. I can't lie. I think we're beating City. I think we are. I think we can do it based on how they played today. I think OT's been the happiest it's been in a long time, bro. I think we can get a result.
Wait, you think? Do you know what? You're playing well in it, so I'm not even gonna say what you're saying is out of this world.
Yeah. I think
2-1 is not an outrageous scoreline. It could happen. It could happen.
Like I think the players are gonna or Ten Hag's gonna remind them how feeble we were against City last game, and make them remember that we should never ever go against a team like that ever again. We weren't confident at all. It's like we bowed down to them. It sounds cliche, but that's not United way. It's not.
I mean,
I think we could do a result. I think we could. I'm not going to sit here and say we're going to lose. There's no way I'm going to sit there and say that.
Hear it. Man are saying Kel for Corey. Corey don't.
Bro, what a 2-1 result isn't something that I can't achieve. Like, it's not an outlandish comment.
Hey, listen, bro.
Like, when I'm thinking like I'm speaking some madness, bro. Like, I think a 2-1 result is something that can happen. I don't think we'll blow them out of the park. Of course not. But a 2-1 result, we can do a thing. What do you think, Lance?
What my score prediction for your game? I'll be honest. I'll probably go. I'd say 2-1 City, innit?
2-1 City. I think that's a result that can definitely happen as well. I can't lie.
Yeah.
Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised if we lost 2-1. But I also wouldn't be surprised if my team start playing how they've been playing and we win 2-1. I wouldn't be surprised on that either.
Yeah.
You know, so I'm cool with both for that.
Yeah. Oh, fair enough then. I'm gonna say 2-1 City. Last one, Brighton, Liverpool. Oh, and Arsenal, Tottenham. Sorry, Arsenal, Tottenham, Brighton, Liverpool.
Oh, I think Tottenham are winning. Oh, I think Tottenham.
Every time you say this,
I'm saying 3-1. I'm saying 3-1 Tottenham. I think Tottenham are gonna just do. It's just gonna be some boogers counter attacks or boogers ones, boogers, and then like I think Kane's gonna score a ridiculous goal. Kane to score a ridiculous goal, something that shouldn't be scored. Like, how did you finish that type of sentence?
Yeah.
Because whenever he's in the box, if he gets one chance, like I genuinely believe he bags it.
Boy. I think that game's a draw. I think Arsenal and Spurs draw 1-1.
Hey.
I think that, yeah. I genuinely believe that game ends 1-1.
Damn.
Like, generally. And I think Liverpool, I think we beat Brighton, you know. I think we beat Brighton 1-0.
You think?
Yeah, I think we beat the 1-0. I think it's a crap game, cagey game. I think whoever scores first wins the game. I don't think it's a game of comebacks. I think even though Van Dijk's out, I think Matip and Konate is still fine. I think it's just about what midfield three you see starting. So depends who you see starting in that midfield. I think if Harvey Elliott starts, he's really in a run of bad form. Harvey Elliott, like, he started the season really well, and then this right centre mid thing pissing me off still. Jesus, who knew United and Arsenal fans had chest? God save us all. Now Brighton will roll us. Arthur Melo coming back in February. Title charge second half.
Yeah, let me get some of that. Let me get some of that while you're speaking.
I need that video where Adam goes, second half of the season, we're doing the title charge. You know what video I'm talking about? We're doing the title charge.
Yeah.
That's when Oli went top for like a day. Hey, United are funniest, fam. Yeah, but you know, thank you for joining today's video. It's been a good one. Let me just big up the members quickly, as we always do. Big up Cass, obviously, on his 6 months. Why is my laptop always loading so slow when it comes to the memberships? Big up UK Beats, Jamie Phillips, Murtaza, Roms, Paultini, Solo, ND, Baz, JT, T Baby, Chelsea OG, John Madonka, Aiden Andrews, and Kaz as our members. Obviously, remember, you might see an FA Cup roundup, probably most likely an FA Cup roundup. And yeah, we'll be happy to see you guys next time. It's going to be a very, very interesting series of games next week. No midweek fixtures. So, lads, be ready. Combined 11s. I reckon some United fans actually get into this City United combined 11. So, I said United players actually get into the City United combined 11. So, yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Big up everyone. Huh?
Yeah, for sure.
Big up everyone, and we will see tomorrow, obviously, how things go. And yeah, thank you very much, guys. We'll see you in the next episode of Big Six Bands. Make sure you like and subscribe. See you in the next one.